And welcome back. Let's take a look at what's making headlines in the newspapers this morning. And we start with Sowetan. Their lead story, it wasn't us, but even if it was, we were not alone. And this according to a bank executive from VBS saying all main political parties benefited from this largesse. And he goes on to say the report is very selective in that it did not mention that the ANC, the DA, SACP and the EFF all benefited from the bank, and they would approach us in the form of requesting sponsorship, and there was nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
So that's the front page story, and of course also covered in the Sowetan, no Bafana Bafana on SABC TV and radio, which is that story that we hope Valen will take forward.
All right, so that's the Sowetan. Let's move on to our next one, which I think is the Citizen. So the Citizen has a picture of Deputy President David Mabuza on the front page saying ANC's Mabuza can of worms, years of questionable behavior by the ANC in Mpumalanga under provincial chairperson David Mabuza is the focus of a High Court case that is expected to be heard today. This is going to be a bombshell of a case because this is a very, very interesting one. This is in fact, the potential fallout threatens to cast serious legitimacy concerns over the province's delegates' decision, including to back certain factions in the party. The Citizen is in possession of a file of evidence compiled by a group opposed to the current Mpumalanga provincial executive, which they will use in their case, and they hope to force the party to start on a fresh slate in Mpumalanga and to neutralize the power Mabuza allegedly still wields. I mean, this will be an interesting twist, and also what comes out from the entire if the 2016 provincial conference is null and void, then what happens to the ANC elective conference that got our president Cyril Ramaphosa into his position?
Yeah.
So lots of things to look out for on this particular
absolutely,
story.
Leanne.
And one final one, I just want to, because it's something we spoke about yesterday, the Citizen going into this, Zuma is paying off his loan. And that's
the VBS loan.
The VBS loan. VBS Bank, during an interview, they say, the VBS Mutual Banks was saying, the bank's founder said, former President Jacob Zuma is diligently repaying his 7.8 million rand VBS Mutual Bank loan. It's here, it's in this newspaper. So, yeah, for people asking that question, that's what they're saying.
All right, Business Day. Leadership funding crisis cripples the NPA. Prosecuting authority needs a 76 million to fill 1,064 vacant posts, including 244 which are critical.
Okay.
Where's that going to come from? I don't know. PIC cash used by VBS as a slush fund. And again, it drags the PIC into this milieu, and Bantu Olomisa, for example, has been harping on this all the time, that there needs to be an investigation into the PIC and what has been going on there. And Joburg trash heaps up after Bungle. Yeah, I hate to say that. It's not the first time.
It's not the first time. And then finally, the Mail and Guardian, as we enter into 1:30. Floyd must account. That's the front page of the Mail and Guardian today. Again, VBS under the spotlight. Shivambu's link to his brother's business bank account. And also, VBS accused, no one spoke to us. And that's according to those that have been accused. So, those are your newspaper front pages. Let's get the news headlines now.